Okay, 2-2 involves solving systems by graphing. So this time they're not going to give you the graph, okay? They're going to give you the equations. You have to graph the equations in delta math, graph the lines, and then figure out where they intersect. Well, if you remember, slope-intercept form, okay? So M is the slope. Remember, slope is rise over run. B is the y-intercept. Now remember, the y-intercept is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. There's the y-axis. Okay. Now on delta math, you're going to be able to graph these lines using the computer. We'll show you how to do that in class. Also, we're going to show you how to do it in the Inspire calculators. Okay. Okay, so the first equation. So we have two equations. Okay. The first one, y equals x plus 3. So there's no number in front of x, so we say that's a 1. So the slope is 1, and the y-intercept is positive 3. So the first thing you do is you plot the y-intercept first. So you go to 3. There you go. Now, if your slope's a whole number, to make it a fraction, put it over 1. Okay? So your slope is 1 over 1. So from the y-intercept, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1. Okay? Conversely, you can go down and to the left. Okay? Because those are both negatives, so that makes a positive. There's my line. All right. Now, for the second line, slope, negative 1/2. Y-intercept, negative 6. See that? Negative 6 right there? Okay. So, on the y-axis, I go down 6. There's my y-intercept. Now, the slope is negative 1/2. So you could do negative 1 over 2, or you could do 1 over negative 2. It doesn't matter. Okay? I'm going to use this one, and you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to go from the y-intercept, up 1 to the left 2, up 1 to the left 2, up 1. Oh, look at that. My lines. Like I said, you'll be able to do it in the computer nice and easy. Okay? So here's our point of intersection. Okay, what are the coordinates of that point? Let's see. Negative 6, negative 3. That's your answer. Okay? So you just have to graph both. All right, another one. Okay. Let's see. So again, they're both in slope-intercept form, so we're good there. So our slope is negative 2/3, and our y-intercept is negative 3. So I go down 3. There's my y-intercept. Now again, negative 2 over 3, you could go down to the right, you can go up to the left, it doesn't matter. So I'll go from here, I'll go down 1, 2, right 3, down 2, right 3. If I go back to the y-intercept and I go up to the left 3, I'm still on the same line. So up to the left 3, that should be enough. See if I can draw this. Straight lines aren't easy on the iPad, as you can see right there. Okay. All right, now here, slope 1/3, y-intercept 3. So there's my y-intercept, positive 3. Now, I could go up 1 to the right 3. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Okay. But I could also do negative 1 over negative 3. Okay, because negative divided by negative is positive. So from the y-intercept, I could go down 1 to the left, 3. Down 1 to the, oh, look at that. Okay. See why I did it like that? Because now I run into the other line. Okay. So there's my point of intersection. The coordinates are -6, 1. Okay. So again, just you got to know how to, now you got to know the slope and y-intercept. You got to know how to do it on delta math too. So it's going to be critical that you know that. Okay, now for number 3. All right. First equation, no problem, right? No problems there. So our slope is -3/4, and our y-intercept is 8. So I go up to 8 on the y-axis. -3/4, so from there I'll go down 1, 2, 3, to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go up and to the left, I go off the graph. So that's why I'm doing it this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that was a little better. Okay. Now here's the problem. This is not in slope-intercept form. This is in what is called standard form. Okay? So before I graph this line, I have to solve for y first. So I've got 3x minus 2y equals 2. So the first thing I do is move x over. So there's my equal sign. So I've got positive 3x, so I'm going to subtract 3x. So that's -2y. Got to bring down the negative. Now, slope-intercept is y equals mx plus b, so the x term has to come first. So -3x comes first. 2 is positive, plus 2. Now, next, divide by the number in front of y. So in this case, it's -2. Now notice, I divide every single term by -2. So those cancel, so I got y. Negative divided by negative cancels out, so I've got 3/2 x. Positive 2 divided by -2 is -1. So there's my equation. So my slope is 3/2, and my y-intercept is -1. So I go down 1, there's my y-intercept, and from there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, look at that. They just run into each other. Works out so nice. Okay. There's my point of intersection. So what are the coordinates of that point? So 4, 5. There's my answer. So if they give you an equation in standard form, you just got to do a little legwork to get it in slope-intercept. Okay, one more. Here we're good. First one, slope is 1, y-intercept is 8. So 1 is just 1/1. So I go up 1, or go up 8, that's my y-intercept. Up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1. Now I could also do down 1, left 1. See how they're still in a line? Okay, that was a good one. Okay, now, this is in standard form. So, subtract 2x, just like we did in the last problem. Move the x term over. Positive y comes down. X term comes first, -2, minus 7. Now, the second step is to divide by the number in front of y. Well, there is no number in front of y, so we're done. So our slope is -2, which is the same as -2/1. And then b is -7. So I go down 7. Okay. Now, My slope is -2. So I said that you could do -2 over 1, or you could do 2 over -1. Okay? Now our line, our pink line, my use of pink is great. So I'm going to go up 2 to the left 1. So I'm going to use this one. Up 2 to the left 1. Up 2 to the left 1. Up 2 to the left 1. You're like, why are you doing all this? Up 2 to the left 1. Oh. So, wait, hang on, maybe. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay, so my lines aren't very straight. Sorry. Delta math, you'll get it exactly. So this right here is our point of intersection. Okay? So it's -5, 3. When you plot these in Delta math, it'll come out exactly correct. Sorry for the long video. I just wanted to make sure that I explained everything clearly.